Imagine a time when a single flower bulb was worth as much as a house. It might sound like fiction, but it's a true story of ambition, obsession, and economic folly. This is the story of Tulip Mania, the first recorded financial bubble in history. The year was 1637, and the Netherlands was in its golden age. It was a time of immense prosperity, global trade, and cultural brilliance. But beneath the surface of this flourishing society, a frenzy was brewing, one that would forever be remembered as one of the wildest chapters in financial history. How did a humble flower become the centerpiece of an economic explosion? And what can we learn from the world's first speculative bubble? Let's dive into the fascinating tale of Tulip Mania. Tulips weren't native to the Netherlands. These exotic flowers first arrived in Europe through trade routes from the Ottoman Empire. By the late 16th century, tulips had captured the imagination of botanists and aristocrats alike. The Dutch, known for their meticulous gardening, quickly embraced the tulip as a status symbol. These vibrant blooms graced the estates of the wealthy, becoming a marker of taste and affluence. This period, known as the Dutch Golden Age, was marked by unprecedented economic growth. Global trade flourished, and the Dutch Republic became the center of commerce and innovation. It was the perfect environment for a speculative market to thrive. Among all tulip varieties, it was the rarest and most unusual, those with streaked or broken patterns, that commanded the highest prices. These patterns were caused by a virus, making them both rare and unpredictable. And thus, the stage was set for the rise of Tulip Mania. By the early 1630s, tulip trading had evolved into a booming market. What began as a hobby for botanists and collectors turned into a frenzy of buying and selling. Traders didn't just sell bulbs, they sold promises, contracts to deliver bulbs at a later date. This was the birth of one of the earliest futures markets. The most sought-after tulips, like the legendary Semper Augustus, fetched staggering sums. At its peak, a single bulb could cost as much as a luxurious canal house in Amsterdam. Tulip mania wasn't limited to the wealthy. People from all walks of life, from merchants to artisans, joined the fray. For many, it seemed like a chance to strike it rich. But as prices climbed higher, the market became increasingly speculative. Trades often took place in informal settings like taverns, where contracts were written on the spot. Buyers and sellers speculated wildly, believing the market would continue to rise. In early 1637, the unthinkable happened. At an auction in Haarlem, buyers suddenly refused to pay the exorbitant prices. Panic spread like wildfire, and within weeks, the market collapsed. As prices plummeted, fortunes were lost overnight. Contracts were broken, and many who had gambled everything on tulips were left bankrupt. The fallout extended beyond individuals. The collapse disrupted local economies, and the speculative craze became a cautionary tale for generations to come. For centuries, tulip mania has been depicted as a tale of irrational greed. But was it truly as catastrophic as the legends suggest? Modern historians argue that its impact was likely exaggerated, confined to a small group of speculators. What remains undeniable, however, is the human tendency to speculate. From the dot-com bubble of the early 2000s to the cryptocurrency crashes of today, Tulip Mania offers timeless lessons about market psychology and the dangers of irrational exuberance. Tulip Mania was more than just a financial frenzy. It was a story of ambition, creativity, and the eternal pursuit of wealth. While the tulip market may have withered, its legacy continues to bloom as a symbol of human folly and resilience. If you enjoyed this journey into financial history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's always another story to uncover.